first Facebook Live post. I am here with Anna. Anna's been doing orthokeratology for about 3 months now. For those of you who are watching, orthokeratology is an FDA-approved contact lens or mold that corrects your vision while you sleep, basically like a pair of retainers for your eyes. You take out the mold in the morning and you have clear vision all day long without the need for contact lenses or glasses. So once again, I have Anna here, and she's been doing orthokeratology for about 3 months. And Anna, could you kind of explain to me what your history has been like with glasses or contact lenses?
Sure. Well, I've been wearing glasses since I was in 2nd grade, and I haven't gone since then without contacts or glasses. When I was a teenager, I switched to contacts, but having astigmatism, it made it kind of a challenge to have some that worked really well for me.
So yes, you have a lot of nearsightedness, or you did, and you had a lot of astigmatism. So did you first start off with glasses then right away, I'm assuming?
Yep. Okay,
so you were having problems seeing far away because you were nearsighted, but on top of that, because you had some astigmatism, that affects your distance and your near. Mostly distance, but it can affect your near as well.
Yes.
So when you ventured into the world of contact lenses, how was that for you?
Well, I had to wear toric lenses for astigmatism, and I didn't enjoy putting them in the morning because then there's a couple minutes where it's kind of hazy until they kind of sit right.
Correct.
And then on top of that, throughout the day, my eyes would get dry in certain conditions, like in the winter they'd get dry, and then I noticed that if they ever shifted, you just have a slight second on where they would be kind of blurry.
Yep.
And so I felt like my vision wasn't as good as it could be.
Yeah, and that's the thing about a soft contact lens, especially when it comes to astigmatism contact lenses. Well, any soft contact lens, what it's going to happen is if you have a little bit of dryness, even if it's a little, even if you don't have it when you're just wearing your glasses, any bit of that moisture is going to get sucked into that soft contact lens. And for some people, they can tolerate it great, but some people can't. Now, when you have astigmatism, when you have a little bit of dryness, and it gets affected by the astigmatism, the astigmatism will rock a little bit and it'll give you some intermittent blurry vision. So I can see where your frustration would come with the soft contact lens option. So when I had come up to you and presented the option for orthokeratology, well, what were your thoughts when you heard about that?
Well, I'd never heard about orthokeratology, so for me it was like, it sounded too good to be true.
Well, and that's what people's response usually is. So we went through with the process, and can you kind of explain to me, I designed the lenses, obviously. Orthokeratology is a customized contact lens or mold, once again. And so we designed the lenses came in, we taught you how to put them in, take them out. The process isn't too much different than a soft lens, correct?
Correct. No.
Except for you're wearing them at night, right? And it's kind of reverse. You take them out in the morning, you put them in at night. So can you kind of explain to me how it is that you do orthokeratology in the sense of what your routine is when you put them in and take them out?
Yeah, absolutely. So as soon as I go to bed, which can vary, like sometimes I'll get home from work and I want to go straight to bed and I'll put them in. Sometimes I will go to bed at 1 in the morning. It doesn't really matter.
Right. I
put them in every night, and what I do is I go through the routine of cleaning my contacts, because they do they sit in their solution. I clean them in the morning, I clean them at night. I clean them in the morning too before I store them. Basically it's just like a soft contact. You put it on your fingertip like you would to insert it. You open your eye like you would to insert it, and basically instead of looking like right at yourself in the mirror, you're just looking downwards and applying the contact that way, so that it kind of suctions into the eyeball. But other than that, it's exactly the same.
It's a very simple process. Very easy. Now, when you have your orthokeratology lenses on, can you see through them?
Absolutely.
So it's kind of nice you get to watch TV if you wanted to before you fall asleep into bed, right?
Yeah.
Now, it is a hard lens. What were your thoughts for when you first put it on the first couple days? I like to tell my patients that because it's a hard lens, you're going to feel it a little bit. But when you usually feel a hard lens when you're blinking, but when you're not blinking when you sleep, the adaptation period is not that bad, right? It's pretty simple, correct?
It's pretty simple. The first couple of days it was kind of annoying, honestly, because it was different.
It is, yeah.
And every time I blink at it, I could feel it. But now I put them in, and it's been 3 months, so I'm more used to it. And then on top of that, I mean, in the morning, I honestly don't feel them at all.
Exactly, right. They're more stable in the morning, and a lot of people, you know, they can easily wear them, not a problem at all.
Mm-hmm.
So now we've checked your vision. We just had an exam. We checked your vision. You're doing really, really good. You just told me the other day that you skipped a night to kind of see how it was, and you said your vision was good for 2 days straight, right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome. Now, for somebody who has a lot of astigmatism, you know, I wouldn't expect them to be able to skip or to skip a night or to go multiple days. But for you, you had that luxury. And we're only at the 3-month mark.
Mm-hmm.
Now, eventually you'll reach a max where, you know, your max might be only 3 days, 3 days where you have to wear them every 3 days. But it's kind of nice to know that you might have that option in case you forget to pack them when you go on a weekend trip, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so was this something that you would recommend to your friends or anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely, I do. I recommend them to coworkers and people I see at my work and all sorts of things. I just say, you know, a lot of my patients, as an optician, guys, they say it must be nice not to wear glasses or contacts because I'm fitting them into glasses. And I'm like, well, I actually did used to wear glasses. And they're like, what do you wear contacts now? Or do you have LASIK? And I'm like, no, nothing like that. I actually do orthokeratology. And they usually look at me with like a blank face. Like,
as most people
blank
do.
stare, like, what is that? And then as soon as I explain it, like their face lightens up and they're like, wow, like, I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah. It's been around for 40 years, or more actually. And so a lot of people don't know about it, which is too bad because it is an option. It's not for everybody, but that's why we like to do a free screening to make sure you're a good candidate before you put you through the process. If you could sum up orthokeratology in one or a couple words, what would you say?
I don't know. I would say it's a wonderful it's nothing that you would think of, but it's just a wonderful thing that they've made for eyes so that you don't have to wear anything anymore. I don't know, it's just
wonderful. That's a good description, so that's awesome. All right, so there you have it, another awesome case for orthokeratology. If you'd like to learn more, you can find us on Facebook or you can visit our YouTube page. We have lots of videos where patients are giving testimonials. You too can find out what it's like to have crystal clear vision all day long, 20/20 vision all day long, without the need for contact lenses or glasses during the day, and without the cost or risk of surgery. Find out what it's like to have 20/20 vision. You can visit us at www.rockfordfamilyeyecare.net, or you can call us at 616-951-7115 to schedule your free screening today.